Guys, did you know that you could get thousands of dollars for reaged debt that's just sitting on your credit report? Not only can you get thousands of dollars, but you can get a deletion as well. And in this video, I'm going to show you how to do it. Guys, if you are new here, I thank you so much for gracing Tina Talks Credit with your presence. Hopefully you will find some value in this channel and decide to stay and subscribe. Guys, if this video is bringing you any value, please remember to like, share, and comment where you are from, guys. I'm in North Carolina, and I love to hear where the people are from who are actually watching this channel. So let's get into this video, guys. You're not going to want to miss this one. Guys, in this video, I'm going to show you how to find out if your debt has been reaged. And if you find that there's some reaging going on, I'm going to tell you guys how to sue the credit bureaus, the collection agency, or whoever is doing it, so that you can get that deleted off your credit report plus some unexpected funds. All right, so now, guys, you know I have a visual. Okay, so let's get into it. How to determine if your debt. Do y'all see that? How to determine if your debt has been reaged. Oh my God. Anyways, guys, excuse my spelling. Let's move on. Jeez. And guys, I make these slides for visual purposes. I'm a visual learner. I like to show what I'm actually saying. A lot of people tell me that they take screenshots and things like that. So, that's cool. Okay, so some of you may want to know what reaged debt is. Reaging means a collector or furnisher illegally resets the date of your first delinquency to make the debt look newer than it is and stay on your credit report longer than legally allowed, more than 7 years from the date of first delinquency. And it shows you what Fair Credit Reporting Act law that this is violating. And guys, just to reiterate this, now the date of first delinquency is going to be the first day that you were 30 days late on an account. So it starts there. All right. So how to determine if a debt has been reaged? You'll need to compare specific dates on your credit reports. Pull your 3B credit report, of course. Look for your date open, the date of first delinquency, the date reported and updated, date closed, and status, like payment status, things like that. So when your account, so under date open, I have here when the account was open for original creditors, not the collections, not the date of first delinquency. Now, date of first delinquency, the first missed payment that led to the charge off, that starts your 7-year clock. And that's what we want to know. All right. Now, date reported or updated, when the furniture last updated the account, can't be used to extend reporting time. Okay. Credit bureaus do this a lot, guys. I think it's the AI that they're using now, to update credit reports and stuff, because AI, it's good, and don't get me wrong, I like it. I actually use it from time to time, but it's not always 100% accurate. So you still have to check behind it. So we have status date and payment status, date of most recent account activity or charge off. That's what that means. Okay. Can be manipulated to make an account look recent. So moving along, understand date open on collections. Now, it can get a little tricky for you because you're going to have to look at your original creditors' dates and the collection agency's dates that they reported on your credit report. Now, on collection accounts, the date open reflects when the collection agency acquired the account, not when the original account went delinquent. So if a collection account says date open 4/24, but the original debt defaulted in 2017, then it's not reaged by default, but you must look at the date of first delinquency field to confirm if the 7-year clock was reset illegally. Got that? I'm going to let that sit in for a minute, because I needed to let that sit in a minute for myself when I first learned. It's about looking at those dates, and you want to make sure that that's right, because you don't want to accuse them of reaging debt that they didn't, and you filed suit and everything, and it didn't really happen. All right. And definitely whoever needs to take screenshots of this, take screenshots. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna post a link for this slide in the description, or like I'll pin it in the comments, guys. So I'm sorry, I literally have two phones here, and I thought I had been quiet. I'm sorry. Yeah, I will pin this document in the comments. Well, link for it anyways. So it'll make you guys' life easier. All right. If the removal date is more than 7.5 years after the first missed payment, it is likely been reaged illegally. Okay, so that's key. Now, here's an example of reagent debt. Original creditor, Capital One, charge-off date 6/18, but that's not the date of first delinquency. Collection agency, Midland Funding, okay? So it's been sold now. Collection date open 3/23. Date of first delinquency, according to the original creditor, is 5/20/18. Estimated removal 6/20/25. Okay, so this is correct. 7 years from date of first delinquency. If it said 6/20/30, it's been reaged. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense, guys. What reagent debt is not is what we're going to talk about next, guys. So let's get into this. Now, I want to just pause though. If this video is adding any value to you, please like and comment value in the video so that I know that it's actually adding value for you, so that I can know like along the lines of what videos to keep making, guys. And if you have a specific topic that you want me to teach about, please put it in the comments, guys. I need more video ideas, okay? So now, what reagent is not? Collector updates balance. So if the collector updates the balance, no, as long as the date of first date stays the same. Now, I'm not going to read this whole list that I made. As long as the date of first delinquency stays the same, reagent is not being done. All right. What to do if you find illegal reagent? You can dispute with the 3 credit bureaus, the site using the Fair Credit Reporting Act code section 605C in Metro 2 format. You can do all that, right? Request proof of original date of delinquency. Demand deletion if the account exceeds 7 years, file a CFPB complaint, escalate legal action or arbitration. Now, I'm going to give you a quick pro tip on just to show you what reagent debt looks like. That's going to be on the slide if you choose to download it. It's just an example of what reaged debt is and what reaged debt is not. Now, let me cook. Okay. So when I find reaged debt on a client's credit report, the first thing that I want to do is send out a letter asking them to correct what's wrong, right? I'm going to use the Fair Credit Reporting Act law, any Metro 2 violations, all the things, right, that I would normally do with this. If and when they don't comply by correcting this or hopefully taking it off the credit report, because of course that's what we really want. Now, my next step could be one of two things. Now, I could go ahead and straight go and file suit if I just don't want to play with them at all and just go in. But one other thing that I'm more likely to do first is go ahead and file a complaint against them with the CFPB. But before I do that, they are reported fraudulently on my credit report. So guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to go ahead and file an FTC fraudulent report against them for reporting this inaccurate information on my credit report, because it is illegal and fraudulent for them to illegally reage that debt. So now I have an FTC complaint backing me as well. Plus, you're going to have the original credit report showing that this account has been illegally reaged. Now, make sure that you're not going to use your Smart credit report or Credit Karma or anything like that as supporting documentations, because it'll get kicked out. You have to have a credit report that is straight from the horse's mouth, not a third-party credit report. And on that credit report, you're going to want to make a copy of it and highlight where it's reaging the debt at, and all those things, so that is your supporting documentation. And while filing the CFPB complaint, you're going to upload everything that you sent to them, requesting them to change this or delete it, and you're going to upload a copy of your credit report that outlines the discrepancy, which is the reaging of the debt, and your powerful FTC report, along with your 3 forms of ID. That should be enough to get them to remove that off your credit report. And that is what I do for my clients that they're not interested in trying to get any money from the credit bureaus or suing them and going through that process. They just want it off their credit report so that they can move on. So more than likely, that's usually what we do. But about 35% of the time, they want to escalate because they're, maybe they've been through several hardships because of this sitting on their credit report, and they want to get their damages and fees. So now I will still keep all of those steps, right? I'm still going to do all that stuff. But on top of that, I'm going to change my dispute letter into an intent to sue to let them know that that's what I'm going to do. Then I'm going to go ahead and prepare my lawsuit paperwork, my civil suit complaint, alleging Fair Credit Reporting Act violations, my exhibits, of course, my dispute letter, my credit reports, my evidence, my FTC reports, my summons. You're going to have to get your summons and send that out to whoever you're suing, the collection agency, more than likely that's who it's going to be, and the credit bureaus. You're going to have to do Form A. What is that form? Form A0440 federal court, and you're going to have to make sure that they get served. Filing this can cost anywhere between like $290 to $400, and you can also put that in to any damages and fees that you are going to be asking for in your complaint, because make sure that you ask for damages and fees in your complaint. And so just a quick outline of what your damages can be on your civil complaint. Actual damages like loan denials, higher rates, emotional distress, even. And if you pay for credit repair, statutory damages, you can get up to from $100 to $1,000. Punitive damage for willful violation. That can be willful noncompliance. If you sent them the dispute letter highlighted on the credit report where they reaged and they did not comply, they just sent back something saying that it's verified or validated, that is willful noncompliance. Any attorney fees, all of your court costs, all that stuff. So, and that's not the end of it, but guys, if you want me to make a video showing you guys how to actually sue the credit bureau step by step, creating the civil summons and how to get them served and all those things, put sue them in the comments and I will make the video fast, guys. I promise. If you comment, if more than 20 people comment, sue them in my comments, I will make that video immediately, and get it to you the next day. I promise. And I'll also put pinned in the comments some free downloads for you to download, like the civil complaint templates and things like that. Whatever I show you, I'm going to put it in the pinned comments from now on so that you have something, so that you actually get something out of this, something more. I just want to give you something more to help you guys out. So with that being said, I must go. I have an appointment to make, but until the next video, we will talk soon. Bye.